If a ruler can only choose one between loved and feared, which one is better? Machiavelli's answer may surprise you. Who is Machiavelli? Niccolo Machiavelli was an Italian diplomat, philosopher, and historian who born in Florence in 1569. He once served as a government official and diplomat during an unstable period. In 1498, Machiavelli was appointed as the second chancellor of the Florentine Republic, being a significant role in administration and diplomacy. Machiavelli had written different important books, such as The Princess and Discourses on Livy. His writings emphasized pragmatic and sometimes ruthless approaches to governance, making him a controversial figure in political ethics area. Also was considered as the father of political science. In his most well-known book The Princess, written in 1513, Machiavelli talked about how a prince can retain the power and rule his people, while balancing the interests of different parties. He said a ruler must act unscrupulously at necessary times. Both being loved and being feared by the people can keep the ruler's power. But when ruler could only choose one of them, it is much safer to be feared than loved. Said by Machiavelli, a prince may not win love, at least he avoids hatred. Machiavelli's thoughts wasn't famous at that time. The prince was prohibited by the church. His name became a byword for an unscrupulous and immoral person. Nowadays, people see Machiavelli as a realist. Promoting morality can be disregarded for sake of power. His ideology seems close to benefit theory, which only cares about the monarch, do whatever it takes to preserve his power. This standpoint may be seen by modern citizens as antithetical to democratic ideals, since he undermined both importance and the rights of individuals. However, if we were back to Machiavelli's time and situation, perhaps we will find the reason of his aggressive argument. In his time, Italy was fragmented and unstable. Florence was facing internal strife and external threats. Machiavelli experienced gaining power, imprisoned and exiled. These experiences made him focus more on political reality rather than idealism. We know that how much Machiavelli loved republic. His writing Discourses on Livy was designed to analyze republicanism and political theory, which made Rome once great. But what made it failed in the end, and how could people avoid it? In his words, we could find out Machiavelli decided to separate from medieval political philosophy. He drew inspiration from classical philosophers like Plato, Aristotle, and Xenophon, blending their ideas with contemporary political realities. He emphasized human nature and the complexities of power. Affirming reality of power and political area is harsh and complex. In order to take control and stabilize the ruling must use pragmatic approach. Even sometimes it seems to be immoral. Because general humans were the same: ungrateful, fickle, false, cowardly, covetous. A ruler could never rely on people's promises entirely. Otherwise, he might fail quickly and tragically. Let the people love you, but if it's better and safer, let them fear you and surrender you. Machiavelli may not be accepted by everyone, but his life and his work remind us that reality is not the same as ideal. Facing chaos and the dark side of humanity, it is necessary for a prince or a ruler to be pragmatic, or as the opponents may say, immoral, because it is a necessary evil, especially in the Dark Age.